Divinitas salutaras, pativas libertas.
Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Rome Remastered Total War Thingamabobsy. Yes, right, I've just come back this evening, this afternoon actually, from a little bit of a short weekend breakaway in the Lake District. Went on Friday afternoon, came back today, Sunday afternoon, then straight to football, and now I sit down. Yeah, a little bit tired after driving for about 2.5 hours and walking yesterday for 8 miles and also playing football, but I thought I'd squeeze in a session of this evening before retiring to bed. So if I start making a few silly blunders, it's because tiredness has overcome me, but I'm sure I'll be fine because I'm really looking forward to this session because things are heating up a touch. Since the last session I've done a couple of little bits of maths, so I'll just whiz through that and then we'll end the turn and see what fun and games lie in store for us today. Overall we are just about breaking even, near enough. Slight positive income at the end of this turn. Right, here in the west, Corduba, headed up by Governor Theopanus, is now building the stables, now that they have finished with the militia barracks, and we're now beginning to expand our garrison here a little bit. First task, replacing the town watch with more, slightly more proficient infantry. Not much, by the way. So that's that. Down here in Tingi, nothing of note. Down here in Cirta, we are building a trader. We need a trader to be built to unlock some buildings at the second tier, such as the blacksmith, which needs a trader. So that will unlock a couple of little bits for us. So the trader is next in line. Probably followed by the land clearance and the roads to finish off the level 1 buildings properly, to be quite honest with you, now that we've actually got pretty much most of the military buildings that we were after in the first place. And we're beginning to recruit once again, because it stopped for a couple of turns, this army that we are building between Cirta and Carthage. Down here in Demidi, just taking an extra turn to recruit some peasants. Another turn for some town watch, leave behind some lesser numbered mercenaries to allow Hasdrubal to come free to head to Nepta to take down another settlement of the Numidians. So that's on the go, building here land clearance. Over here in Carthage, we are recruiting once again another Libyan spear, again for the army that we are recruiting now, and also going for the sewers because there's a little bit of a squalor issue. So we're going to finish off before building the councillors' chambers, which we can now build. We're going to finish off getting a couple of these level 2 buildings before we get too far behind on that front. So just filling in a few blanks here before we move onwards. So that's Carthage. Thapsus is fine for now. Down here in Lepsis Magna we are building some roads, some extra town watch to accompany good old Hanno, the faction leader, at the ripe old age of 72. And finally, of course, we have the situation here where our army, soon to merge, soon to retrain, soon to be a full stack pretty much, and soon to go on the rampage, hopefully across to the eastern side of Sicily to cause the Romans some problems. And we now have our spy and our diplomat providing us with a little bit of a screening, shall we say. So without further ado, everything I think I have done,
Great one.
including taking this diplomat down roughly round about here to try and find the Dacian settlement that's somewhere near here. But yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Wow. Well, that was a quick end turn. I don't know if I've pressed something or there's a setting that I've changed, but that seemed to go by very quickly. Have the Spanish moved? Maybe that's why they'll think, no, nobody wants to move today. We're fine. We'll just stay in exactly the same positions we're in because we're quite comfortable. Okay, that's fine. Right, ceasefire in effect. With the Greek cities and the Romans. That's bad news, because that means that the Romans can only, can focus their attention on us. We want them to split their efforts. Faction announcements. New family member, Ramona. And Theages has got an Egyptian tomb robber. Theages is the guy at Lilybaeum, so I'm thinking that the merchant that we have down here is a merchant of Lilybaeum, and I'm thinking he's shipped back some treasures from this land to his liege lord, and, well, yeah, retinue expands. Egyptian tomb robber. Naughty, naughty. Okay, and here we have nothing of note. That's fine. And most noteworthy of all, you will surely notice, is Hanno has made it to 73. God bless him. Right, okay. So let's just tidy up once again from west to east. Yes, indeed, we do wish for some more infantry. That's fine. Down here, building work has stopped, which means we have a couple of buildings that we can make here. We're not bothered really for military here. We are bothered for as much that's going to help us trade, etc. So we'll go for the roads next. That seems like a good bet. Got about 5.5 grand to play with, which should be plenty. I've done the taxes off camera, so we are literally squeezing out every last drop that we can from our populace. So that may abate in the future, but right now we need every penny that we can possibly get. Everything there is fine. You're going up here. We'll finish up about there. Palmer, everything's hunky-dory here. He's just chilling out on his little beach resort. Right, okay. Here in Cirta. One more turn for the building. But in the meantime, more of you guys, if you don't mind. Thank you. Down here in Demidi, let's just check this out here. Let's just check this out. Yeah, look, that's still a red face. They're not happy people. They're not happy people, and 75%, and we're going to go with a financial policy here. 75%. I don't like yellow face. I don't orange face. Don't like it. Any better? Greenish face. Okay, that'll do for me. That'll do for me. Bit of a ragtag band of men, but it needs to happen. I mean, it's probably a bit overkill for that, but hey, it's better to be safe than sorry. Wow, that's a trek. 1, 2, 3 turns to get there. Jesus. Right, okay. Well, leaving our faction leader stranded in the middle of nowhere, but hey, we need to expand, okay? It's land that needs to be taken, so we shall take it. In the meantime, keep your eye on the situation, a cat, just in case something happens.
Mighty General.
Okay, good. There are no walls here, so we don't have to actually breach the walls, but if they do put walls, we could put the spy in to help open the gates potentially, if we get lucky. But anyway, that's him sorted. Cirta is fine, building-wise as well. Carthage. We just built the... oh no, still building the sewer, that's fine also. Which means we now have to recruit another set of the Libyan spears, which is good. Which is jolly, jolly, jolly good indeed. If we wanted to, I'm just kind of throwing a few ideas out here. If we wanted to, I know I said I was going to probably get these buildings before we expand and get the councillors' chambers, but if we get the councillors' chambers, that will unlock all of these. And I'm thinking, war elephants? War elephants? Should we focus on getting this as quickly as possible, maybe? Should we do it? Those war elephants could be the difference maker. We'll have to see. What are your thoughts? What What are your thoughts, folks? Let me know what you're thinking here. I'm thinking, you know, two choices. Do we pad out a little bit, you know, farming, help the populace a little bit out? You know, we've been military focused. The people need to eat. We need a better trade, you know. Or do we power towards those war elephants? Come hell or high water, my people will starve as long as I can field those four-legged fiends. I don't know. Anyway, for the time being, we'll continue as we are. Thapsus! I'm thinking now we should start to consider a second fleet. This fleet will... Oh, this fleet is now ready to rock and roll. This is our first... So not a major fleet, but it should be enough to take on anything that the Romans have to throw at us. So I'm thinking... Once they've dropped off, start focusing on a second fleet, and we'll have two fleets kind of just patrolling this area here, kind of here, because that's really where the Romans are going to come from. Our only threat is going to come from the Romans over the sea, and especially if we capture Corrales as well, the Julii will be coming back for it, the Scipii and the Brutii will be coming across for Sicily if we take Messana and Syracuse. So I'm thinking just a couple of fleets, just patrolling this kind of little quadrant here should be sufficient for our kind of naval defence. But anyway, whilst I'm blathering away, we might as well at least start the recruitment of the ships whilst we're here. And finally here we have finished every building that we can, so that's good, and we have as much as we need defence-wise, so everything there is hunky-dory. Thapsus, anything that you need? Paved roads, sewers, yeah, paved roads, that'll do. Link us up with Carthage, nice and quick, don't need any military buildings here. Sewers to follow shortly. Okay, thank you for your patronage. Right, Lilybaeum also needs something. Let's see. I'm thinking actually defences would be nice. If the Romans attack, let's have some defences to stop them a little bit, you know? So getting those walls put up, I think, is definitely a priority. We have retrained. Or have we? No, we haven't. But we have now. We have now. Or we will be retraining now. And whilst we're here, let us get another infantry unit. Why not? Why not get another infantry unit? Because why not? Excellent.
Ready to sail.
Ready to sail, you say? Excellente. Right, dropping off. Dropping off. Right, now this is going to be good fun. So, Town Watch. Let's get rid of the Town Watch. Get those guys in. Excellent. Is that done? I think we're done.
Leaving the army.
There, we're done. We're done. Excellent. That Town Watch been kicked out of touch.
Mighty general.
poor old Town Watch.
My liege.
But they will go back in once the whole army leaves, you see. So look at that. One more turn to replenish the last of the infantry, and then we've got, I would suggest, a semi-decent army there. As I said, it's lacking a little bit when it comes to the old cavalry front, but Numidian mercenary cavalry can get involved in a little bit of melee as well, so it's not all lost. You know, we can use them in melee, mainly as sort of kind of rounding up troops.
Ready to sail.
Right, let's get ourselves back here.
Set sail.
Looking to replenish and come back and all that kind of jazz. This guy
Aye, great lord.
is going to
Set sail.
go there. He's yeah, that's it. You've got that nice experience there as well. So this is our first patrolling fleet. Just making sure nothing untoward happens. I'm thinking possibly maybe 3. I said 2, but I'm thinking 3. I'm thinking 1 in this little area, 1 a little bit further north where the Julii are, and perhaps 1 round about here, just in case the Brutii or the Scipii decide to come from this side. So a ship patrolling kind of the southern area of Sicily could also be good. So 3 fleets, I'm thinking. for defensive scouting duties, I think. Could be the order of business. Anyway, so we have 3 lots of Hastati. And you. And that's looking a little bit naked, isn't it? A couple of family members. I'm thinking that's looking pretty naked. I wonder if we could bribe these Hastati away. I mean, not with 3,000 coin. It's probably going to cost more than that. But I'm intrigued.
Great one.
I'm intrigued.
I carry your word.
I'm intrigued.
Be quick. Our patience is limited. If we may have a private word.
3,000 denarii to bribe the Hastati away. The Hastati would join our side rather than vanish, I believe. It's a lot of money to bribe 3 units of Hastati that with a full stack army we could probably crush. But I see this as a statement. You know, we field some Hastati in our army against the Romans themselves. They're a good infantry unit, we can throw them into the battle first, and it just puts the Romans on notice that they've got a bit of dissension amongst the ranks. Put them on their toes, eh? Put them on their toes. Yeah, I like that.
Well, when
like
you put
that.
it like that.
I like that. Oh, they vanished. They haven't. I thought they would come across to our side. Maybe it's only if they've got a family member. Oh, that's a bug. I thought they came across. I misjudged that situation. There goes my fortune. We shall have to create a new fortune then, shan't we? Diplomat, Celtic.
Great one. At once.
Oh,
I carry your word.
I walked right past. I walked right past the settlement. Right, we'll do a U-turn. We're going to sell our map information for 3,000. You got 3,000? We just wasted 3. I say we wasted 3,000. 3 less has started to have to worry about, you know. Okay, well, lesson learned. Bribing doesn't get rid of the army if it's just a captain's army. I mean, doesn't they don't join you, rather. They just vanish. It's been a long time since I've used a bribe in this game. Right, okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's not as if we're massively short on coin. We are turning a decent profit. Right, okay. I think we've done everything pretty much. The only thing that we haven't done yet is move this guy.
At once.
We're going to ask them for a ceasefire, but just not yet. We're just going to take another piece of their land first. You know,
Orders.
really rub the salt into the wounds and all that. Sorry about that, chaps. So sorry. But there's a lot of salt to rub in. We are the salt masters. Brutii are blockading Carthage. That is not good for income purposes. I hear sound of battle as well. What's going on? What's happening? Oh, why, Julii? Why do you do this foolishness? Why? Why?
Ships ready. Ready to sail. Make ready for combat.
Get out of my waters!
Victory. Ships ready.
You damn morons! Right.
Set
Come back
sail.
down. Bit of replenishment. Another ship, please. If anything shows us that we need another ship, that is it. That is it. Diplomatic information. Lots of war. Oh, Scipii back at war with the Greek cities. That ceasefire didn't last long, did it? That did not last long at all. Right, and we've got these reports here. Okay, how do we do this? How do I build the tension just a little bit more?
Ready to sail. Make ready for combat.
Oh dear. That's goodbye Julii ship.
Victory.
Indeed it is. And soon to be goodbye Scipii ship as well, is it? Or is it just a blockading of the port? Not quite what I was after,
Ready to sail.
actually, but hey, I'll blockade the port, it's not a problem. I'll just cause a nuisance. How about that? Right, okay, let's go. Cordoba. What have we got here? Kind of thinking for now. That army seems to have shrunk. Hang on a second. That army has shrunk. They've lost some units out of this, which means they've gone somewhere. I can't see them. So where have they gone? Interesting. They've split their troop force into two and gone somewhere. Maybe gone up this way? I'm not sure. But we have watchtowers, so they're definitely not in our land. I'm going to keep this army garrison currently as it is. We'll get a unit of horses. Replenish this unit. Get a second unit of horses. In fact... yeah, let's get another couple units of infantry to replace the town watch, and then a couple of horses, and that should be quite sufficient, together with the defences. When we get the, with the wooden wall that we've got, should be enough to repel a decent-sized force, so we're almost there with Cordoba, being quite self-sufficient and defended well enough for our liking. The question will be, you know, when do we turn defense into offense? When do we start to take the fight to the Spanish on our own terms? When do we turn blade against them? Do we turn blade against them? Do we maintain our current stance of, you know, we are a peaceful people until we are provoked, until somebody prods us with a sharp stick? You know, we will honour our trade agreements. We will honour our, you know, our good name until you defy us. I mean, to be fair, unless you're the Numidians, at which point, well, things just happened. You know, it was a necessity basically, because just due to the fact that we need some money to defend ourselves. Right, Tingy. Nothing here is a priority. We've got all level 1 buildings, all level 2 buildings. There's a few little buildings here to play with, but they're not priority. So we'll wait to see what the income is, and if we've got any spare cash, we might give them something. Until then, they'll just have to hang fire. So, okay. Let's just go to theatre. Let's have a look at this one. Building required here, and it's obviously going to be a blacksmith as the next military building in line. So we'll get that on the go, and in the meantime, we shall go for our last set of infantry for this army we are recruiting. Likewise here, last bit of spear infantry as well. Okay, building there. So we need to build. They are going down.
Engage the enemy.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Are they recruiting anything else? No. Hopefully they're bankrupt. Right, Demidi. All level 1 buildings. Level 2, we're not going to be in military, so we'll just leave these 3. Again, not really a priority at this moment. Bit of a kind of, you know, outlier settlement, so we'll just hang on for that one for now.
Mighty general.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. Ooh, you're not going to try something fishy, are you? See, if we were to lose these guys, if we were to lose him, this place would be actually vulnerable with just a set of peasants and its town militia there. Could be interesting. Anyway, Carthage. What do we do? I asked for your thoughts, and well, we're kind of at the crossroads here, because we can't really. We can't afford that, so that's. Wait a second, have I got this completely wrong? Councillor's Chambers, yeah, we can build a Councillor's Chambers. It's just that we can't afford it, that's the thing, you see, that's the thing. We're a bit out of coin. A bit out of coin, my friends. We're a bit out of coin here. Got the ships being recruited. So Carthage. Let's end this problem, shall
Your
we?
humble servant. I carry your words.
So let's hopefully get ourselves some map information, some trade. Let's ask for... Let's be a bit cheeky. Ask for 1,500. Yeah.
A most generous proposal.
Yeah, excellent. You see, a bit of coin? Bit of coin? Well done, Mr. Rebadi Elerde, who is our diplomat supremo. At age 55, he's travelled across the length and breadth of Europe, getting us as many trade deals as he possibly can before he pops his clogs. Fair play to the man. Right, who's next? Let's kind of just go meandering down here. Maybe the Macedon are still alive. If not, the Thracians are not too far off. Come on, two more deals. 2 more deals is all we ask from you. We're not being greedy. Just 2 more deals. Come on, deal or no deal. 2 more. Right. We've got a little bit of coin to play with now because we've just done that. So if we do want to get the Councillor's Chambers, then we're going to have to save up for it, aren't we? I mean, it's our capital after all. I mean, squalor would significantly come down. This is obviously overcrowding causing this issue. I think we save the cash. We don't buy anything else now. We've got all the units recruiting that we want to recruit, pretty much. Buildings in all the important settlements apart from Carthage, Tingi and Demedia, just holding on. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll just hang on for a turn to allow us to build that treasury, get that expansion in Carthage. It is our capital. It needs to be. It needs to be thriving. It needs to be bustling. So we've got now a full stacker. So we're going to take... So I was considering taking both generals, wasn't I? That was the thing. I was considering taking both generals, but I don't think both generals is going to be required, to be honest. So Bizaltes, who is our 17-year-old, maybe potential future leader, heir, he's the son of the current heir, isn't he? My family tree knowledge is not too rusty. Bizaltes, he's the son of Hasdrubal, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was. So there's a potential there. So this could be a big way for him to make a name for himself. Let's just take a wee peeky here at this army that we've got. I think we're going to leave behind you. So you're a little bit depleted. We'll come out here.
Move out!
Yeah, he's got. I think he's got a couple of slots free. You go in there. That's it. Lilybaeum has suddenly turned to a red face or orange face for whatever reason.
Sire!
I think we've got too many slingers. So what we'll do is these little skirmishers.
Leaving the army.
We'll go back in there as well.
Orders.
You come here.
Move out!
Excellent. So we've got the gold elephants, we've got some long shield calves, some round shield calf, we've got the general, so we've got a decent touch of cavalry. Of course, the Numidian calf, even got some hoplites here. We've got the infantry. Yeah, that's a nice balanced army, if you ask me. I think that's balanced. It's nicely balanced.
Aye, great lord.
I really do. And in there... The thing is, we're going to have to go this way, because if we go this way first, he could come round the top, and that's going to be a pain in the backside. So, yeah, let us march forward, my friends. Come on. We're off for a little jaunt.
Your humble servant. I carry your wood.
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
Ah, so it tells you when they're going to join your army, doesn't it? It tells you on the offer.
You insult us.
Do I insult you? I am so sorry. I did not mean to.
Sire! Onward!
And so we start the march. Oh, it's
Aye, great lord.
makes for fantastic viewing. Fantastic viewing to my eyes to see us on the offensive now, and the damn Scipii looking so vulnerable. I'm hoping there's no twist in the tail here. You know, a full stack Brutii army comes sweeping to their aid. Let's see. Let's see how the Scipii counter this threat that has just landed on their doorstep. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Don't be ridiculous. Are you stupid? Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hang on just for a second. The Brits and the Germans are at war. Gaul and Spain are allies. That could be interesting. Right, this is the last turn of the session, so let's make it a good one, right? Let's make it a good one. So what have we got going on? Cordoba, perfectly fine. Yeah, we're not going to do any building work or anything like that because we'll have to lift sieges and mess around and retake stock and stuff. So we'll just make sure there's nothing underlying happening. New building to be had here. Take a look at the recruitment situation off camera again. Tingy, of course, we know the situation there. Demidi is now under siege. I did kind of say, didn't I? What do? We could turn back. Oh, come on. It's one thing. It's one thing. Oh, but it's just... Yeah, it's peasants, though. It's just one thing. Can we recruit here, or would it be too late? Can you recruit in a besieged settlement? We're going to see. With a unit of town watch, these guys could do some damage to this unit. You know, they've got to get the walls down as well. Proper wooden wall. They ain't getting through that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. Keep going. Don't be put off.
Prepare for battle.
This is just a stupid diversion. They're trying to throw us off our game here. How many turns can you last out? 6 turns. We can actually get here, take that, and almost be back in 6 turns. We're not going to sally. Let them come to us. Hopefully, if we can recruit whilst we're under siege, we'll just recruit another couple of units of town watch just to be on the safe side. Whatever unit this is, it's not going to be. It's probably some bloody slingers. It's not going to be good enough to take us down. Right, how much cash? 3,800. Right, okay. Certa's fine. We'll get the next unit of recruiting here, which will now be a unit of round shield cav, long shield cav starting to be recruited in Carthage. Of course, we are going to do this though. Get that on the go. We've saved up for it. 666. Etna seems to be having a little bit of a mare.
Ready to sail.
Did I get a message about Etna erupting? I didn't get a message about Etna erupting. I don't know what's going on there. I don't have the foggiest clue. Right.
Ships ready. Ready to sail.
What is happening? Why are you in my way? Bog off! Oh, this is a trireme. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, they have a trireme now. Oh, perhaps we need to update. Perhaps we need to upgrade our own shipyards here. They Scipii, they spring a surprise on us with their new fandangled ships. Oh, blow me down. We can't even get them yet. Yeah, we need the next level up. We could get them in Carthage, but... oh, well. Cheeky monkeys.
Ready to sail.
Licking our wounds there. At least we didn't lose the ships.
Ships ready. Aye, my
We'll
lord.
bring them round.
Aye, great lord.
Keep recruiting for now. Okay, that's fine. And these guys are just sat pretty, waiting for news further east on the island. Right, so that leaves two things to tidy up before the end of the session. The first thing is this one. This guy... Oh! He must have recruited mercenaries because he was a lone guy. He was a lone person. Oh! Oh, oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Oh.
Mighty General.
Right. With peasants and town militia. And a wooden palisade. Oh, shooting Nora, this is bad. I don't know what we can do.
Sire. Onward. Orders. Mighty General.
Do we come running? It's his son. This is his son, right? This is Burrus. This is his second son. He's got wind. His father is under attack.
Mighty General.
His 74-year-old father. 74-year-old father, frail and, you know, last legs. These cowardly dogs decide to strike out.
Mighty General.
Recruits. Whatever he can recruit.
Mighty General.
Runs on a ship.
Aye, my lord.
Getting himself down as quickly as possible to help his father out. Has to happen. Has to happen. Right. I was going to sally forth because I thought it was just him on his own, but he seems to have got the mercenaries. It must be mercenaries he's got because he didn't have 3 units before. So, yeah. Burrus is coming to his father's aid as quickly as he can. We can't lift the siege in any of these places just yet. So they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm sure Hannah will have a trick up his sleeve. He's got 88 general bodyguard units, right? He's going to make sure that he has the enemy in pain. The enemy think they've got him over a barrel. He'll have those peasants fighting like Spartans. All right? No need to fear, folks. No need to fear. The question I ask is, if we attack Messana, is this Roman unit close enough to reinforce? I don't know. Because we've got elephants, so we can ram the gates with elephants. They have only dogs and a general. So we should be able to do this. Then all of Scipio will be just caught there. Let's go, let's try it.
Engage the enemy.
Even if they do reinforce, I mean, look at this. We've got a full stack. What are we worried about?
Besieging settlement, sir.
Can we control S this? Yes, we can. They have no reinforcements! Is their faction leader? Oh dear, it looks like the enemy... What's he called? Aulus? Aulus Scipio has just left Cornelius Scipio high and dry. This auto-resolve is certainly not very generous at all, but I mean, he's got a very, very, very full bodyguard, which would cause a hell of a lot of damage to us. Set of war dogs is fine. I almost feel like this is their faction leader, right? We should probably fight this just because it's the faction leader. And the auto-resolve seems a little bit too generous, really. Although it's probably going to do a better job than I'm about to do.
is a day of battle.
Indeed it is.
My orders.
Indeed it is. Right, elephants. Are they gonna...
Hurry!
Just ram the gates open. So we've got war dogs in the square. There's the general. This is our faction leader. He's 60 odd. You know, he had about what, 4 command or something. 90 odd units in his general's bodyguard. It is going to be an absolute royal pain to kill him. The only saving grace I can think of is that we've got these guys. Pin them in. Pin him in with these guys somewhere. If we can get him pinned in the village somewhere, the town, with these guys, and then get him rear attacked with my long shield cav and elephants combined in the rear. If he fights in the village square to the death, this is going to be a bloodbath for us. So we've just got to be careful how we manoeuvre this, because we're going to suffer heavy losses whatever we do.
Infantry! Units, crew! Infantry!
I'm just going to need a little bit of time to recover from the fact that they've been running a little bit. It's just the pathfinding in the damn city which causes most of the issues, to be honest, but here we go.
Mercenaries!
Let's go.
Destroy them!
I should get their attention.
Quick! Move! 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 Hurry! Move! With all haste! Move!
This unit is routing.
Hoplite mercenary!
Okay, here we go. Right, there we go. We've got the phalanx in. Infantry coming in. Horses coming in. Elephants coming in. Infantry coming here. Just in case. Where's my elephants going? Elephants! Elephants, come back here! Pathfinding issues! My elephants! Okay, Roman general is surrounded. Okay, we got him.
The soldiers rejoice and the Romans despair.
Without the need. Oh, look at that guy go flying! We've got him. We've got him. And the elephants, get the hell out of here, you absolute imbeciles. War dogs. What a damn commotion. Just flipping finish them off. Will you? Bloody streets. Everyone come, come on, everybody. So we've killed their first, we've killed the head honcho, the faction leader. These dogs will fight to the damn death. You do know that, don't you? They are slaughtering our horses. These dogs. That elephant should be able to stamp the dogs to death. Oh, we've got dying dogs here, people. Look away if you're an animal lover. My general is suffering a few losses as well here. Poochie is not going down without the fight. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Stamp them down. That's doggy. That's doggy. Oh, he's killed a man. Oh, that's the Romans. That's the Romans. A couple of Roman handlers left. That'll do. That'll do. Thank you.
The enemy. Victory is yours, and no one can argue that it is not both well-deserved and worthy.
Wow, 62 Libyan healed here. Hoplites, 116 lost, but you know it was. To be quite honest with you, I'm not too unhappy with that result. To be fair. We expected a lot of casualties from the Roman general, but we managed to pin him in with the hoplites, get him killed. Elephants were just in a world of their own. But most importantly of all, of course, is
This land is ours.
we have the settlement. Now, what do we do with it? I reckon. Oh, we can't see. We can't move the screen either. Yeah, it's a red face. It's always been Roman. Culture difference. They're not going to be happy bunnies, and therefore we need to bring them to heel. Of course we do. We're going to exterminate. We're going to tear down their shrines to Saturn. Boof. Down it goes, and we're going to bring Carthaginian order to this place right now. So the treasury's looking marvellous. We've got a couple of little things to do off camera, but we've got a new merchant at our disposal. Excellent. We could ship him off. We can ship him off down towards Egypt to get us that lucrative income from the dyes and from those other things that they've got. What are they called? Incense. That's the one. Yes. So incense and dyes. Excellent. Right. So we have struck the first blow. They tried to take Lilybane from us and failed. We have pushed them back and now counterattacked, and we have taken Messana from them. They are probably not best impressed right now, I would like to say. So, yes, building-wise, they've got the basics. It is quite a small place. It's a large town. So there's a bit of work to do here. We can't replenish what we would like to replenish here. Or can we? Apparently we can. Oh, it's the second level. I'm getting myself confused. Yes, we can. So we can get the round shield cav, and we can get the basic infantry from here. So yes, we can. We can help the war effort from Messana, in fact. So that is absolutely excellent news indeed. Excellent news indeed. So, folks, that'll be a good place to call the session. So in the next one, as I say, off camera, I'll just do a little bit of the housekeeping for the recruitment and for the building of buildings across the old Carthaginian lands. But yes, in the next session, we've got a couple of interesting situations to resolve. First of all, we have the attack on Dimidi by some lone captain, which is rather hilarious, to be honest with you. But we'll see what happens. Of course, we will be capturing Nepta in the meantime, but the biggest cruncher is going to be right here. Our faction leader at 74. You think somebody gets to that age, they're going to die of old age, aren't they? Maybe he's not. I hope he doesn't die at the hands of the Numidians. It would be quite an embarrassment considering how we've swept through their land so quickly. But his dutiful son Burus is coming down as quickly as he can to assist. The two of them together even with just pathetic town militia and peasants, should be enough to repel this. We'll see if he gets there in time. So join me in the next session. But before I go, I'll put it out there now. So you should be aware that there's going to be a roleplay element of this campaign, and my trigger to start the roleplay is on Hanno's death. So we'll see what happens in the next session. I wouldn't like that death to be death by Numidian sword, but yeah, whether he survives this or not, if he survives and lives another 5 years or whatever, fine. But yeah, when Hanno kicks the bucket, whenever that may be, because he must have some elixir that he's sipping, whenever that occurs, the roleplay will commence. So yeah, we'll see when that is. But anyway, enjoy whatever you're going to be doing for the rest of the day, and until next time, see you soon.